Ancestors are not God, it's evident. Because God, by mere virtue of being God truly, not a fake God, ought to be benevolent. God ought to be all-powerful. God should not be defeated. Nobody should be able to conquer God if he's truly God. Nobody should be able to essentially erect a structure against God that will stand indefinitely. No one should be able to succeed to be an affront to a God, a true God, the one true that ought to be worshipped by everybody. And all of you witches, listen, this is what I gotta say. And this is what I gotta ask. The gods that you worship are perpetually defeated, especially by this sect of crazies called Christians that do no other thing. They don't have to be expensive in their feats, but get on their knees and pray. And then that which is the 4,500 rands that you strangely paid to a sangoma to do a strange other thing. Next thing is just a waste of money. Are you serious? All that it took to conquer your 4,500 rand strong sorcery was prayer. And that's nice and free. Your structures that have lingered, sometimes even for centuries. And that's why you're arrogant. 400 years was the slavery of God's people in Egypt. They nonetheless get brought low. That's why that Egypt slavery lasted 400 years and not indefinitely. And that's why today they're not still slaves. That's why upon the Jews being scattered across the world, they're now in their motherland or their fatherland, if you will. When that miraculous day in 1948 happened, and in one day they were restored to a country, therefore fulfilling Bible prophecy, showing thus that you can't curse those whom God has blessed. If at all your gods can be conquered, and if at all people can be restored after you stole from them, after you took from them, after you spend a cool 10,000 rands on a spell, on that day you've been proven to that you're not worshipping God, because he was conquered, he was cooed, he was overwhelmed. Whereas it's written in God's word that no one can deliver from the hand of the one true God. When our God says it happens, and no one can pluck out of his hands, and yet you worship gods that can be overwhelmed by cheap, free prayer.